this video about old paint doesn't mean that the paint's bad. If you see old crap like this, I mean, this stuff looks like garbage, and that's where actually that's where I found it. I found it in the garbage can. This one over here is the one I'm gonna use today because it looks the worst. Looks like a freaking Mack truck drove over it. But these are all full gallons. This is primer. Sherwin-Williams Quick Dry Stain Blocking Primer, interior and exterior. There's another one over. It says more of the detail to that. This can's pretty messed up, so I'm gonna use it first. If you hold on, let me pause it. If you shake it up when you got it, out of the garbage, you pick it up, and it's shaking. You hear it in there rattling, shaking, whatever. It's still got paint in it. A lot of times, if they're brand new, if they're full, they've never been opened, these things will last forever, 20, 30 years. The bottoms start getting weird. They start getting holes and stuff in them. I got a lid over here. I got a lid right here that just came off of that one. It had a hole in it, but it kind of sealed itself, kind of plugged itself. It starts drying and gets kind of plugged. It doesn't look like it's any good from the video, but if I take a stir this up, the stuff is fine. There's nothing wrong with it. See, it's still liquid. It's like brand new. What I'm gonna do with that one is I save my lids, from other paint. This lid's no good, so what I'll do is I'll get another lid, and you can look. You see down in there. I mean, it's like brand new. It's never had any paint touch any of that down in there. That's usually when you do good, when you can find them where they've never been used or never been opened. That's the seal. Look how good that seal is. If people start using the paint and it starts getting in that crack real bad, and you put the lid back on, a lot of times it'll dry up. But if you find them brand new like this, they're fine. And anyway, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put another lid on that one because the outside of it is in real good shape and everything. And it's got a dent over here, but no big deal. It's still going there. And I'll seal that one back up, and that one will be fine. The reason I'm picking this other one, because they're all the same. Not all of them, but two of them were some kind of paint. I didn't know if they're interior or exterior. But this one is, you can see right there, exterior written on it. Interior, exterior. And this over here is just dented real bad. Dented here, dented on the side real bad. It looks like somebody ran it over, but I just didn't get rid of this container. Use it up. This container's still good except for the lid. And like I said, I save my lids, and so for situations like this when you might need them. And but I don't save the metal containers. I save the plastic ones because sometimes they're fun to use for stuff. You can use pick up rocks and stuff. Like when rocks are in the area you want the grass to grow. I pick up a bunch of gravel and stuff and throw in there and throw up my driveway and stuff like that. Trying to see if hold on just a minute. Here's one of them right here. It's the newer plastic ones. They make them plastic now, which is great because they don't rot on the bottom. The old ones, they'd rot on the bottom. If you left them in dirt or something. Usually if they're on a shelf, they're fine. The older ones. But it's a lot of trouble to port from metal one to a plastic one. So I don't recommend you do that. You can, but you end up dealing with the mess that's in it. But you can do that if you're already doing a paint job. You can go ahead and just use the remnants in it after you pour it. It works hard that way. But if you don't have a job to do the paint on, it's kind of like too much trouble or whatever. You end up getting paint all over the place and dealing with it's kind of a pain. But anyway, this is a paint container, and it usually has like a metal edge around here, and you just take your snips and cut it in one little spot. You don't want to cut the plastic because that can make a crack. If you're real careful with it, you just cut the metal, but try not to cut the plastic. And then take you some what I call lineman's pliers. Take your lineman's pliers once. I maybe do a video on it later. But once you get the snip cut in just partially, get a hold of it and just kind of twist it, and grab hold of it and pull. You gotta be real careful though, because you could cut yourself. But get that rim all the way out from around it. These are nice little buckets for stuff, Like I say, I pick up my gravel. I got a bunch of gravel laying around the crap, and I throw it in there, and then just a little easier when you bent down and you need to put something in it, You could put plants in it, I guess. You could drill holes in the bottom and you put plants in it. Cut the handle off or leave the handle on there. You know, got a neat little look to it, you know. Anyway, I'm gonna paint this wall right here. I got some of that paint already, some other crap I had laying around. This wall, it's this exterior, well, maybe that board ain't, but this one here is an exterior. You can see those beads, and it's just in really dire need of some paint. So I'm gonna really soak this up with this stuff and get all these cracks taken care of. I had like a pool up here. I had a pool liner. I took it out, or found it, whatever. Anyway, get stuff sometimes off the side of the road. Anyway, I had a pool liner up here. And that wasn't a good idea because the termites cut back behind it and started kind of making a little funny little thing over there. This little spot right here. You can see where they kind of started to do something. But you'll see when I'm done. It doesn't look the best in the world, but you'll see when I'm done. This thing's gonna look like a brand new house. It's not a house, it's actually my shed. But you can see over there how that's just one coat. Keep on putting it on there. Eventually it'll seal all these cracks real good. And it really doesn't matter anymore, it's just a shed. But put you a few coats on there and it'll seal it up pretty good. Anyway, I might put a vinyl siding over top of it later anyway. But it'd probably be good to go ahead and have it primered up since I got this primer already. You know, got this stained blackened primer. You know, just go ahead and use it and get rid of it. And I think it won't be purple though. I think it, you know, once you stir it up, it'll look real good. Anyway, y'all have a good one. I thought I'd share that with y'all. Maybe I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done painting. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it. Y'all have a good one.